Greetings, gentry of the void. I'm CrimsonSlave, and I welcome you to another thing of my Insomnia files. Okay, let me explain. I have an update. I do, but there's something happening with my iPhone. I feel there's lag on it, or maybe it's just the input between my MacBook and the thing, because I have something running in the background, so that might be it. So I'm concerned on the quality of this video, but I really do not feel well, like at all. Like I almost threw up twice this morning, so I don't necessarily want to do multiple takes of this problem. So we're going to talk about some stuff quickly and hope that the problem I'm having is an input problem from my phone to my Mac. So for things that happened this week, my grandmother randomly went to a funeral suddenly, and then I got stuck babysitting my grandfather, which went weird mostly because he's getting older, and thus a lot of odd things happen when you're as old as my grandfather is, and dealing with those things isn't always fun. I don't have I don't have like a robust, awesome family dynamic with everybody because I am who I am, and that these division with everyone that I know. So it hasn't been the best time, but there's other stuff. That's what my week. I found Valentine's Day stuff. It's already put out. Like technically, I think third week of January, sometime Valentine's Day stuff. But you know, I got Valentine's Day cake. I want to eat one because I haven't had one in a bit. Yeah. I still needed a haircut. That's the thing in my life. There's that. I this morning, well, today, like mostly yesterday as a whole thing, I watched Arcane, all of Arcane. I watched season 1 and season 2, and I have to say, really good, really good. Like I was really excited to see Arcane. I was excited when Arcane came out 3-4 years ago, somewhere around time. Really good stuff. I will say that season 2, super interesting to watch, because I am someone, as I've played this for years, I've never played League of Legends like a lot. Like I played a few ARAMs, like okay. In the history of being League of Legends, I've played 2 ARAMs, I think in total, maybe. I mostly play Legends of Runeterra, and I watch people. I used to watch people a lot. I used to watch people play a lot of League of Legends, and I had a few friends back when I played WoW and Guild Wars who were super into League, so I've acquired knowledge from it. So watching something to the caliber of Arcane was interesting to see where they were going with it and how the season wrapped up with the stuff that I personally know, and knowing how that worked and questioning how it would get there. I would say overall, despite everything, because I think like a lot of people had issues with it. Like a few people didn't like how much music was in it. However, like a lot of music vignettes, heard a lot of those complaints. A lot of people said the ending got rushed. Like I've heard a lot of complaints about it before I watched it, so unfortunately. But like I would say overall it was super interesting. Really good. Wait a minute. This is good. Oh, that strawberry? No, it's just pink cake. Wow. That kind of sucks. Yeah, okay. So, if I don't feel well, was it a bad choice to eat confectionery sugar? Maybe. Okay. Another thing happened this week. Because my mother went on this random trip, my grandmother, for a funeral for someone important to her. Here's doing weird colors. Anyway, do another thing. And because of logic, my wallet got found. I don't know what to say about it at all because it was lost for like almost a year with a lot of looking, a lot of going back and forth. And it was random. It just randomly showed up in a bin with snacks. Though my mom swore up and down the entire time. She gave it to me. I had it. It was obvious. It was obviously in the front seat, yet it was found in the trunk. So then, that was a whole thing. The other thing that happened is that I got my case that I can't use, which I think is still funny. So, there's some comments to this. I said it last time. I ordered something from Casetify. I know people have a bad opinion of Casetify because I think there was a word for it. There's a whole thing with like Casetify ripping off a smaller company's cell phone case, and a lot of people distance themselves Casetify. But as I said in my video, it's very hard. It's very hard, despite Arcane's popularity, for me to actually find official merch. And along with official merch, I want to find stuff that I actually will use in the future. As someone who obviously collects acquisitions of things, like everything behind me, yeah, like games have acquisitions, and there is inherent value to them. But the value kind of, in my opinion, devolves into what you care about it. And unfortunately, with certain video games that I have gotten over the years, I don't have them anymore. Sorry, mental thing right there. One of the things that you get from acquisitions is the value of something that you have. But occasionally there is a problem with that value, and that problem stems from the fact that you can't know if a game's going to be good once you own it. I, however, got Metaphor, really good game. The middle one behind me, by my head, is the sequel to Dragon Age Edition, which is Dragon Age Veilguard. And that other one is Persona 3 Remake, which is made by Atlas. I'll fucking buy it. Obviously, I have the Metaphor thing. But I played Persona 3 a lot in my lifetime, so I was happy to get it. And I don't know if I'll get another calculation for Persona 4. They've done 3 versions of the game, and they'll probably remake it again. It's my popular thing. But I said all that to say this. I got this Arcane cell phone case, Casetify, because though I don't have an iPhone 13 Pro that I got this for, my next cell phone is, my plan is to get a 13 Pro. So, guess that. Anybody get a different phone for that? I think that for 13 Pro would be a good recording camera. So, yeah. A new case. Jinx is on it. I'm a big supporter of Jinx. And yeah, that's the video. Those are the things I did. I didn't do a lot this week. Because I'm trying to die on this thing. next week, like that the week came before this week. I have no. God, that's like really in my throat. I don't know what I'm doing next week. The only thing that I do know for sure is that I have to go pick up a shirt. I pre-ordered is the wrong word. I had a bunch of birthday coupons, so there was a baseball tee. There is a button up. There's a button up. There's a Zim shirt, because despite the fact that I had like $20-ish to spend on Hot Topic, plus a sale that they were doing. I love me some Hot Topic, I do, but occasionally when I go to Hot Topic's website and I go there looking for Innovator Zim, maybe Sleep Token, Fallout Boy. Sometimes their selection, as a website, as a capacity does, runs out of things. Things aren't available anymore. So I struggled to find something for my birthday. So I got this Innovator Zim baseball shirt, button-up baseball shirt. It's really cool. So I'm gonna be happy to get that, and that'll be the thing I'll show off in the next video. But besides that, I have nothing. I've been trying to like do myself accountable. I wanna be able to do 2 videos a week, and maybe at least do 8 hours of gameplay every week, which I'm failing at miserably, because this week I just had problems with my grandparents and other problems that came up, and I just didn't get around to like getting time and enough things to do things. I'm not saying words right now. Oh God, like really in my throat. It's so weird. It's like caked into a really weird part of my throat. Anyway, I'm dying. Because of that, I'm gonna go get some water, drink some gamer subs, so I can get whatever this is in my throat out. But yeah, until next week, don't know what I'm doing. I'll have an update next week. Hopefully something will be interesting, or something will happen. Yeah. Until next. Until next week. As always, hope we bear the mind. I spent my week babysitting my grandparents, navigating new arguments, and currently I have a cupcake thing in my throat that's trying to choke me to death. I don't know, but yeah. So weirdly caked in my throat. Yeah, until next week.